Alright guys, welcome back. I'm your host, Captain the Flying Moose, and I don't know about you, but Juan looks kind of nervous after yesterday's, what we'll call it, incident of Pushback infamy. A name that will live in infamy, guys. So we're back here on the ramp in Memphis. Juan is our driver once again. Here he is. He looks a little nervous. So let's get a bunch of likes for Juan here. Everyone say hi, Juan, in chat, and make him feel better because he's got a lot of pressure on him today. So in the meantime, let's actually get out to the airplane in question here. He's actually underneath this concrete thing because of where GSX put him, so he's kind of hiding, but that's okay. So we're flying the 737 today. Let me get the FMS up here to get the caterers' doors open because they're going to need that so they can start doing their thing. Do that. There we go. And actually, I'm also going to open up the cargo doors here for the baggage guys when they come out. There we go. All right, so let me go ahead and say hello to everyone in chat. We had a lot of people here even before the stream started today, which was absolutely awesome. So welcome, you guys. Dutch Flight was here first. I don't know if he's still here. But we got Peto, FTW, Alexander has been here. Blue Crayon is back today. Hello, good to see you. Hope you had a good flight yesterday. Arfan Khan is here. One Legend TV is back. 3 Green is here. Let's see, who else we got? Alex Whiteley. Hopefully I said that right this time. Bonnie says FOWA is here. Focus is back. Cavello is here. Let's see, Obey is here. Daryl's here. Tim, of course, our weatherman now and our resident expert professional pilot is here. Let's see, Taunt Titan Gaming is here. Let's see who else we got. Have I missed anybody as I go down the list here? The list is long here today, so it takes me a little bit. Santiago's back. Let's see here. Keep it coming. Gravity's back. J-Man Truth Seeker's here. Christopher is here. Ronnie's here. Whoops, something just jumped on me. Spectre is here. Flaming Chris is back. Roger's here. Hello, sir. And let's see, am I missing anybody? It kind of jumped on me, so I may have. Alex August is here. Major Fraud. What now? Who? Okay, let's see. And I think that's everybody up to date. So, okay. That's awesome, guys. So we've already got 15 likes on the video, and it just started, so that's awesome. So let's get that up to at least 100. It's going to be a short flight today, so I don't know if we'll be able to get it above 200 today, but if we can, hey, let's do it. Why not? So that's the way to go here. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. Join the party. Join Juan's fan club. He needs all the support he can get because he has trouble pushing back aircraft apparently without causing runway incursions. So we've not done a flight to Hawaii yet, so no, you did not miss it. We will do multiplayer again. I'm trying to get into a kind of a good rhythm here, and I feel the streams actually just go better when I'm not doing that, but we will do them again. Don't worry. We're not going to just not do that. So, yeah, Juan is definitely our pushback day. Hello, Daniel. Welcome back to the stream. And let's go ahead and start with our walk around because we got to get that done, and that way we can get out of here. We're going to New Orleans today, down to from Memphis down to New Orleans. So we're going to start here with the nose gear like always, and we're just making sure the tires look good. There's no hydraulic leaks, no issues. The light is there and intact. Our pitot tube right there, an angle of attack indicator, is good. The windows all look good. The nose cone looks intact, not like that picture of the 757 that Tim sent me yesterday. With it looked like it got punched in the face. Probably a bird strike. But yeah, that was awesome. We've got ground power hooked up right now, supplied from PMDG. And we also got air conditioning supplied from PMDG right now. So we're not running the APU at the moment. We've got our 2 pitot tubes, another angle of attack indicator here. Looks okay. And up here we've got our static ports. They look clear and good. We're going to walk around this guy and our wing light right here. Runway turn-off lights and landing lights. Wing route looks good. The large CFM engine here looks good. The fan blades all look wonderful. Come around here to the side and checking that pylon again, making sure everything looks good. Looking at the leading edge of the wing, making sure we don't have any problems. And checking that winglet out, looks good, looks nice. We're flying WestWind today, as obviously you can see. I need to get another flight in for my virtual airline, so we're back to the WestWind livery today. And we've got a good-looking engine right there. The right main looks good. Tires look good. Strut's nice and shiny. No hydraulic leaks. Coming around here to the side, we're looking at the side of the fuselage. We'll walk around the caterer here and double-check the tail fin along with the vertical horizontal stabilizer. The vertical stabilizer is the tail fin, but if you want the appropriate term. The rudder attached to that, and the APU port looks good and clear. No problems we can see. We're contracting with Delta today for our ground services. So they're providing our ground service today, and they were willing to hire Juan on as their pushback driver at our request, because I think we decided we needed him around. It's going to be like our mascot. Strut looks good. The cylinder looks good here. We got the good tires, no brake problems or leaks. The exhaust on engine number 1 looks good. Again, for those of you that are curious, this is the high bypass duct right here coming from the fan at the front. And everything in here you see, these are the, we're looking at the back end of the low pressure turbine, and inside is the high pressure turbine. Could be a few stages of that too. But this is the high pressure area. About 20 to 30% of the thrust out of here. About 70 to 80% of the thrust comes out of the high bypass duct. And checking the trailing edge of the wing, control surfaces all look good. The other wing tip and winglet look good. Oh, there goes little CRJ taking off into the sky. We've got traffic up above here spraying us for the government. The chemtrails are going strong. And coming around here to the leading edge of the wing. And checking that, checking the strut here on the pylon rather for the number 1 engine looks good, and the fan blades on the number 1 engine look good, as well as the wing root, landing lights, wing light, and our static ports. We'll hop over the air conditioning deal there. All right, so we're good. Let's go ahead and get in the cockpit, and I'm gonna go ahead and look at chat again for the first time in a little while and see what I've been missing, because I'm sure you guys have all just been blowing it up. Let's see here. A lot of high wands and hey mooses. That's awesome. So yeah, wonderful. So if I've people that have come in recently, David, good to see you. Krish, good to see you. Cloud Surfer, how's it going? Let's see. Yeah, it's about a 50-minute flight, 50 to an hour. It should be under an hour actually. Let's see here. Anyone else missed? Colin, I think I already said hello to you. Tony, hey, how's it going? We're not flying to Japan today. We'll fly to Japan at some point, but Josh, how's it going, sir? All right. Let us get this party started. So we need to do some prep before we can load passengers. In the meantime, though, I'm going to close the doors for the caterers so they can get out of here, because we don't need them hanging around unnecessarily. They're loitering at the moment. And I'm also going to open this door. Now that GSX is here, there we go. So now when we do tell them to board, we shouldn't have to worry about that nonsense. Let's go back to the FMC. So we're just going to check real quick. Our air rack data, 1708. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right, 1708. 1708, August, July 20th to August 16th of 2017. So we are up to date. That is correct. I'm going to go ahead and put our position in here. Which I can't do because I haven't turned the IRS on, but it's ready to go. I'll put our reference airport in there though. KMEM. Oops. Just can't do that. Oh, seriously? Alright. KMEM. There we go. We're at gate Bravo 28. I'm not going to put that in because the sim's not going to recognize that, so there's no point. Yeah. I've already loaded our route, our payload and our stuff today, our fuel. We're taking 152 passengers today. First class is full. The aircraft is almost full. We got 6,900 pounds of cargo and zero fuel weight of 124.8 thousand pounds. Fuel today is going to be about 14.1 thousand pounds. This is already loaded, you can see there. So let's go ahead and get the overhead panel set up real quick for passengers to be able to board. So I'm going to check just a few things. Checking our lights there. We're going to set our IRSs to nav. I can check the stick shaker real quick. And our overspeed warnings. Checking our oxygen level. This is on normal. That's what we're supposed to be. I'm going to go ahead and turn the dome light on while we're working. Yaw damper. I don't think this will go on until it's aligned, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. Our navigation sources are all set to normal, which is good. And fuel pumps are off, which is what I want at the moment because we're running off of ground power, so I don't need to worry about that. We're just going to check our voltages real quick and making sure our DC and AC volts are all good. And it looks very good. So we'll go back to battery. And our battery switch is on. We're on ground power, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the utilities and the in-flight entertainment stuff for the passengers, get that booted up. Standby power is in auto. That's what's supposed to be. Ground power is on at the moment. And the APU is off. That's fine. We're going to come here. We're going to turn our lights for our panel lights on. Equipment supply is in normal. Emergency exit lights are now armed, and seatbelt signs can go on for the passengers. Window heat will come on. Whoops. That's a test. We're going to leave the pitot heat off for right now. We don't need any ice at the moment. All of our hydraulics are off, which is correct. And coming up here to the air conditioning panel, we're going to set our packs to on for the air conditioning for the passengers. Recirc fans are already on. Cruise altitude today is 340, so we're going to set that here. And I need to find out, and we'll find out during our briefing what the altitude and the field elevation for New Orleans is. They're really low. It's going to be like 0 probably, or even below sea level, so that'll be interesting. But yeah. And so with that, I believe the aircraft is now set for passengers to at least board. So let's go ahead and get that going. There we go. Here they come. So they're going to start to board. They're going to start to board, and we're going to start our other checks here. We need to get the FMS loaded in here. Alright, so that's all lined up because it was spooling up for a while there. And let's get our route set in here. I do have the TFDI 717. We've actually done some flights with it. I need to learn it better. But yeah. Yeah, there is some thunderstorms between Memphis and New Orleans. In fact, it's supposed to be thunderstorms at New Orleans in the next few hours, so we're going to try and beat the weather in. But yeah, we may have to do some diverting around. We'll see. Yeah, MSY is 4 feet. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Tim. We'll just go ahead and make that 0. So that's our landing altitude today. And let's just make sure this is on auto, which it is. Yes, good. All right, let's go ahead and get our FMS set up. So we're going to go here to route. Origins KMEM. Destination is KMSY. Flight number today is WWA 6262. And we're going to... Okay, yeah. Departure arrival. Departure, we're taking the... let's see, it's the P something or other. Yeah, the Pipe E3. That is our transition. And based on the winds today, I'm estimating we're going to be taking off 36 center. And so we'll see if that changes. Our departure route's very simple. There's actually no altitude or speed restrictions. It's just following this around, so that's real easy. We'll go back to the route. And actually, our next waypoint is our arrival. So we're going to go back to departure arrival. Just go to arrival. We're taking the rhythm for arrival into New Orleans, again based on the weather and the MCB transition. That's our next waypoint after the end of the SID. And it could go either way. The winds, at last I checked, in New Orleans were favoring a northern approach from the south, but the winds are supposed to be shifting over to come from the west as it goes. So it's either going to be runway 29 or runway 2. So I'm not going to put that in yet. We're just going to leave it as a transition for now. And let's go here and see if there's any discontinuities, which there are. So we need to move that up. We'll activate that and execute that and initialize that. All right, there we go. It's free of precipitation for now, but the weather, the forecast I saw showed precipitation was supposed to be coming in the next few hours. So we'll see. Maybe that's changed. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have the FS Labs Airbus, so no. Yeah. So this airport is a request by one of our members, so hopefully he ends up showing up today. Hey, Harry. Oh, boy. Really pushing the limits of your profile pic there. Okay, wait, let's, 0 fuel weight today. I've got my phone covering it up. 124.8. That's 24. What, I don't know. 124.8. There we go. Fuel is 14.3. Reserves are, look here, are 3.6. 3.6. So the reserves, we're using a cost index of 80 and 340. Let me just double check that. I believe it's 340. Yeah, 340 is our drag required. Unable 250 knots at. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that. Probably because of the altitude, it's probably screaming at me for that. And I think we are going to derate today because while we're pretty heavy with passengers, we hardly have any fuel, so we're pretty low. So I'm going to go ahead and the runway's really long too, so I'm going to go ahead and derate to 2, and we're going to do that. And flaps, we'll do flaps 5, 4.91 on the trim, and our V2 speed's 144. And let's look at this. The runway should be dry today. That's good. The wind should be right around. Well, we'll get the ATIS in a second. I think it's around 10 knots or so. So I'll put that in as we get closer to taking off, so we make sure that's correct. So, all right. Execute that. Okay. So the FMS is set up, and actually I do want to check the this again and see where the. You can do 256, but you can't do 250, really? I find that hard to believe. I don't think that's going to be really a problem. We'll make that work. Okay. Now, I have a feeling, Harry, that one's going to get erased by YouTube, too, if you're not careful. So, I think you just need to pick a more nicer profile picture. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that too long. All right, let's go ahead and look at our setup checklist here, pre-flight checklist. We need to test the oxygen here real quick, so we're going to do that. And I think if we hold that down, that'll do that little nice long burst. And we'll check the first officer's oxygen as well. There we go, and we got a good oxygen test. Navigation, transfer, and display switches are all set to normal and auto. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode selector is set to auto. Flight instruments, we're going to be taking off 3.6, we believe, so I'll just leave that there, actually. Altimeter, we'll get when we get our flight plan here in a second cleared. Parking brake is now set, and engine levers are cut off. Pre-flight check complete. Now let's get our ATIS real quick.
Memphis Airport information, Tango 19200, wind 03110, visibility greater than 20 miles, sky conditions, few clouds,
Good information, Tango today, 3-1 at 10.
altimeter 2995, ILS, runway 36.
They might give us runway 9. It should be 3.6, but I can see. Yeah, there we go.
Landing and departing runway 36, left runway 36, right is runway 36, center.
Altimeter's 2995.
All aircraft read back, hold short instructed. Advise controller on initial contact as Tango.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get our clearance.
Clearance delivery, WestWind 6262, ready to copy.
Yes, Harry, just state your question, please.
WestWind 6262 is cleared. New Orleans Airport test filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain altitude 50,000. Departure frequency is 119.1, squawk 7055. WestWind 6262, cleared to New Orleans Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain altitude 8,000. Departure on 119.1, squawk 7055. WestWind 6262, correct. Contact ground on 121.0.
Alright, passengers are loaded, so let's go ahead and close the main cabin door and get that done at least. So close that door. I don't know if they're done loading the baggage yet. Yes, they are. He's sticking out there, yep. Okay, so the baggage is all loaded too, so we are good to go, which is good. So let's go ahead and go and close the cargo doors. And I'm going to go ahead and remove... Oh, actually, we have to do that first. So let's go ahead and start the APU, because we're going to need that for starting. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the fuel pump there. And hit the start on that. Also, nav light should be on. I'm going to turn the logo light on as well. Who is in the background? That's the GSX passengers loading. Albin, hello sir, welcome back to the stream. Debbie, I don't like fishing actually. It's boring for me. There's many other things I enjoy doing. Fishing is not one of them. Yeah, we're over 1,500 subs, so we're only 1,000 away now from our new goal of 2,500. But it's coming up quick. It's just a snowball effect. So yeah, so guys, if you haven't, while we're waiting for the APU to finish firing up, if you had not hit that like button already, hit that like button. Again, we gotta get some likes for Juan, especially. He's gonna need all the help he can get. And then also hit that subscribe button. Don't forget you can also donate to the channel 2 ways. You can do so with Super Chat, which is embedded in YouTube down there, and you get to put a message up onto on the thing that stays there for a little while. And then also you can do it through Streamlabs, which is probably the more preferred method, and that'll blink up on the screen here, just like the subscriber note does, and you can actually put a message there, but you can donate to me that way too. So that money goes to 2 things. It goes toward more equipment for the streaming PC, as well as add-ons, and also to Juan's training fund. So we gotta get Juan trained on how to push things back better. So, so yeah, Debbie, I don't ever catch anything, and so I just like meh, sitting there for hours, and I'm not a huge fish person anyway. So it's like, okay, at the end of the day, my prize is something I don't want to really eat. So yeah, that's why I'm not a fish person. Anyway, that's beyond the point. Okay, the APU is started, so let's go ahead and switch over. And we're going to go ahead and turn the APU bleed air on at this point. And that's coming up nicely. And we're going to switch off the ground power, and I can now go down and we can disconnect the ground and air power. Remove that, and we'll remove the wheel chocks. Brakes are set, so we're good there. And we'll go back to the menu, FMC. And not to that, to that. There we go. Okay. I don't know. You'll have to try it. I'm not sure what the minimum that it'll let you do that for. I think no matter what you donate, you get to put a message up, but there may be a limit on how much you. It may be like at least $1. I don't know. So, my computer wallpaper. That's awesome. All right, so we are getting ready to go here. Let's do our before. Well, yeah, we're essentially ready to go. So let's go ahead and get our taxi clearance. That way we can push out of here. And then we'll get, while they're getting us hooked up, we'll do our before start checklist.
Memphis, ground, WestWind 6262.
We want 36 center, so if they give us something else, we're going to request a different one. Yeah, we're going to take 36 center.
Runway 36, left, taxiway up at 1, hang up at 2, up at Mike 1, contact tower at 119.7, ready.
Let's see, we want 36 center.
Memphis, ground, WestWind 6262, hit runway 36 center. WestWind 6262, taxi holding point for runway 36 center, see taxiway to hit Romeo.
Not yet, Debbie, soon. I haven't forgotten about it, don't worry. Hey, Harry, you're not one to talk, so let's not accuse people of having offensive stuff. Do that to YouTube. Alright, so we're going to take Juliet Romeo. Let me look at my my map here real quick and just make sure I know where we're going. Juliet and Romeo. Oh, I see, okay. We really should actually be taking, like, Papa to get there, whatever. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn on the anti-collision light, and we're going to go get our pushback stuff ready to go. Let's see. We want to go nose to the right. And let's get rid of the jetway. There's Juan's assistant. Here comes one. Coming in. Coming in hot. Let's also go ahead and test this. And go ahead and...
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, before start checklist, flight deck doors closed and locked. Actually, where's the lock for that? It's over here. There we go. Flight deck door closed and locked. Fuel, we have 7.04 on the left and 7.05 on the right, which is correct for a total of 14.1. Passenger signs are on. Windows are locked. Check and check. MCP, V2 heading and altitude. So we got the heading and the altitude. We need the V2 speed here, which is going to be 144 plus 15. So 159 should be our V2. Takeoff speeds, V1, VR, V2. V1 is 137, V2 is 137, and V2 is 144. CDU pre-flight is completed. Rudder and aileron trim are free and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing was kind of complete. I guess we should do that right now. So I'm going to be flying the departure. It's going to be the Prepe 3 departure, something rather like that. If we have any issues on takeoff before V1, we'll simply stop the aircraft and assess the situation. If we have any issues that require some kind of abort situation after V1, we will continue and we will circle back toward the airport at that time. The SID departure today is the Pepe 3, which basically includes a straight-out departure and a very soon after turn to 323 to Beale, and then we just wrap around to Pyramid, Emax, Hoos, and then down to Baby before we go to Pipey. So there are no altitude or speed restrictions on the departure today. It's a very simple end-around after the intersection turn. We'll be climbing out to 8,000, and we'll clean up on schedule as we depart. Taxiing will be to runway 36 center via Juliet and Romeo off that direction. And that's the takeoff briefing. All right. Go back to my thing. And the anti-collision light is on. What just happened to my... There we go. Dude. What's going on here? Excuse me. What is happening here? What the heck? This thing is like screwing up. Stand by. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Before start checklist complete. So at this point, let's go ahead and turn off the. Oops, other way. Turn off the packs. And we're going to go ahead and start engine number 2. Fuel pumps on. Yeah, Juan did pretty good today. Let's give it up for Juan. That was a textbook pushback right there. How about give it up for Juan? He did his job well today. Fuel on.
Unlocking gear.
All right. Engine 1 spooling up nicely.
Connected. Bypass being removed.
1 in a million. All right, there he goes. Say goodbye, Juan. And starter cutout number 2. Let's go ahead and start number 1.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Good job, Juan. We'll see you in New Orleans. This is the Boeing 737. And fuel on. And got a good light up. Alrighty then. Just waiting for starter cutout. Should be any minute now. There it goes. And starter cutout. Alright, let's go ahead and generator's on. We're going to turn the bleed air off and bleeds on the engines to on and this to auto. And that should give us bleed air. Electric hydraulic pumps can come on now. And yaw dampers on, good. Taxi light can come on, turn off lights can come on, and APU gen can go off. Alright. Now let's see here, we need to do a flight control check here real quick. Oops, not that way, we don't. There we go. 2 up, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. 2 down. 2 up. And this is probably going to kill the... so I'm just going to do that real quick to left rudder and full right rudder and neutral. Alright, flight controls are checked. Checked. Set flaps 5. And trim needs to go to 4.91. Right in there. Auto brake to RTO. Alright, for checks checklist, generators are on. Probe heat is now on. Any ice is off, but that's what we require at the moment. Isolation valve is auto. Packs can come back on, actually. Let's see. Engine start switches to continuous. Recall. Check, no lights. Auto brake, RTO. Engine start levers, idle detent. Flight controls are checked, and ground equipment is clear. We're ready for taxi. Here we go, guys. Yeah, it kind of was. It was like something in my throat. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard WestWind Flight 6262, service from Memphis to New Orleans, the Big Easy today. Hope you enjoy your flight with us today. At this time, your seats and seat backs and tray tables need to be in their full upright and locked positions. And any baggage you have brought on board needs to be stowed securely under the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Please remember this is a non-smoking flight at all times. Please refrain from tampering with, disabling or removing any lavatory smoke detectors, as this is a violation of federal law. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Flight attendants prepare for takeoff at this time. Thank you. Alright. Yaw damper is on, yes. Right there. I know, it kind of gets hidden by that HUD deal. I saw it. I checked it. But thank you for the reminder, Tim. Whatever. I passed puberty long ago. Oh, that's funny. There is no in-flight meal because the flight is so short. It's basically just a light snack and soda service, drink service. I live in California, the great and crazy state of California. Flight in-flight time today is only about an hour. It's just under an hour actually. Yeah, I know technically I'm not supposed to do the safety brief, but no one else does, so might as well. I am a Pepsi person. Actually, well, here, let me explain it this way. I actually prefer Coke over Pepsi, but I prefer Mountain Dew, so I'm a Pepsi products person, so if that makes any sense. So I'm always more excited if they serve Pepsi products, but if they don't have Mountain Dew, then I prefer like Coke or root beer or something like that. Those are my... Root beer is probably my next go-to, and then Coke and like Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it's true. This is probably a little too short for that, so... Actually. Ladies and gentlemen, with the perceived weather en route, we may be suspending service, drink service today. We may be leaving the seatbelt sign on for the whole flight, depending on the weather. It may be kind of bumpy on the way in. We expect thunderstorms en route. So just want to give you a heads up on that. Please keep that seatbelt fastened at all times as long as that seatbelt sign is on. Thanks. And flight attendants, we are, looks like next in line for takeoff, so please prepare for immediate takeoff. How do you learn to fly planes, you mean? Practice. Lots of practice, lots of learning, lots of online research, lots of videos. It's over time. People like Tim helping me out, stuff like that. Winds are right around 10 knots. Should be coming in from 030, so a little bit off the right side of the nose. A little bit of a crosswind, not much, but a little bit. Careful drippings. Winds were 030 at 10. And we're taking off 36, so. Alright, before takeoff checklist is simple. It's just flaps and stab trim. So flaps are set. We got 5 green light. And stab trim is set to 4.9, where it should be. Auto brakes are still RTO. I'm going to turn the TCAS over to TARA at this point. Yes, Harry?
Memphis Tower, WestWind 6262, ready to go. Runway 36 center, IFR to New Orleans. WestWind 6262, cleared for takeoff. Runway 36 center, service wind 031 at 10.
031 at 10, got it.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 36 center, WestWind 6262.
Alright, we're going to look away from chat while we take off here for a little bit, so I'll come back to you guys in a minute. Landing lights on. Wing lights on. And everything else is ready to go. Here we go. Toga. Thrust set. Positive rate, gear up.
WestWind 6262, contact Memphis departure. 19.1, WestWind 6262, goodbye.
There's climb thrust setting.
6262 is climbing through 2,200, full altitude 8,000. WestWind 6262, Memphis departure, roger, altimeter 2995. WestWind 6262, turn left heading 195, proceed on course, climb altitude 8,000. Turn left heading 195, proceed on course, climb and maintain altitude 8,000. WestWind 6262.
Flaps 1. And flaps up. There's 10,000 feet, landing lights off. Alright, autopilot engaged, auto brake off. Let's do the After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, landing gear is up and off, flaps up, no lights. Alright, we're on our way. Alright, all you guys with the highs, sorry, I had to look away from chat while I'm taking off, so you can look at Twitter or Facebook page, there's a picture of me up there, so. Alright, and I got to take a call from my boss, so stand by. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Good grief. So yeah, now I got my flight plan canceled because this people, you know, it's just, oh, it's just always something going on that happens in the middle of these flights. It's just ridiculous. So okay, but there's a way around this, so we'll take care of that in a second. All right, let me look back here at chat and see what I'm missing. It should be a Saturday and nothing going on, and yet last minute stuff. Okay, to watch on laptop. All right, well, hey Bruce, nice to see you. Basically stuff that in the trailer that needs to know about things, and then it ends up being a 20-question process, and it's just ridiculous. So anyway, it's always an emergency, and they don't fed form it, so it's, yeah, whatever. Anyway. And so now we haven't been climbing either, which is fun. This is what happens. Okay. To join my VA, go to flywestwind.com. That's and that's where you join. flywestwind.com. The landing gear is in the middle because it's set to off. You have down, up, and off. Basically, it just cuts hydraulic power to the landing gear, so they don't do anything funny without your say-so. Not all aircraft have that. In fact, I think it does it electronically with the newer stuff. So it's just like the Airbus is just up and down, and I think even the new 87 is just up and down. I think so. Yeah, that's why. Let's see, we'll set that to standard. And I also need to, let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Memphis, okay, no.
5040, right heading 190, pushing down course, climb by level 300, 5585, right heading 190, pushing down course, climb and maintain by level 180, 5450.
Because it goes up in locks.
Pushing down course, climb by level 330, level 290, right heading 260, ammonia, climb by level 300. Memphis control, WestWind 6262, 7 miles northwest of 09er flight, request IFR.
So I think what it's doing is it's cutting the hydraulic power from disengaging those uplocks.
WestWind 6262, clear to New Orleans Airport to file. Squawk 7055. WestWind 6262, clear to New Orleans Airport to file. Squawk 7055. WestWind 6262, is that correct? Radar contact, flight level 212, turn left heading 185, pushing down course, flight by level 300. Turn left heading 185, resume all navigation, flight level 300, WestWind 6262. WestWind 6262, traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles, flight level 252, overdue, 1 in sight. WestWind 6262, contact Memphis control at 128.5. 128.5, WestWind 6262.
Mystery person, how's it going?
Turn right heading 190, proceed on course, climb and maintain flight level 30. Memphis control, WestWind 6262.
Okay. No, this is just FSX agency. How far destination? Not far at all. We are, let's see, 235 nautical miles. So it's a very short flight today. Yeah, we're not flying upside down. Aziz, how's it going, man? Good to see you again. All right, so hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So no cancellation. Well, no, I just refiled the flight plan mid-flight. That's all. So. Yeah, no, nothing's wrong. I just have coworkers that can't operate without me, apparently. It's kind of annoying on my day off. So yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Let's get that subscriber count up as well, and because you know, Juan needs support, so you did much better today. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, FlyingMoose83, soon to be Instagram as well. Haven't gotten that up yet, but soon enough. And yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, if you want to donate to the channel and to Juan, you can do so through Streamlabs. The information's in the video description, also in the little scroll bar across, or you can do Super Chat. So either way, both are encouraged. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. So let's go ahead, well, since this is a short flight, let's go ahead and look at the approach and get that taken care of, because we're going to come up on that pretty quick. So let me pull that up here on my chart. KMSY. The approach is fairly simple as well. It's the Rhythm 4. And we're going to come in from Macomb, MCB VOR, and it's basically going to be a straight down. We're going to be expecting 11,000 feet at Rhythm at 250 knots, and that is the only speed and altitude restriction. After Rhythm, we go down to Otzi, or Oisti, I'm not sure how to say that, and then Rayop. At Rayop is kind of like the final fix of the star, and it's basically just vectors to the final of whatever runway we're going to be doing. So we'll check the weather here in a second and see if we've got any clue as to what the runway is going to be. Jeff Hunt, how you doing, sir? Related to the Flying Fox? No, not that I'm aware of. You can donate through the Streamlabs link, which is in the video description, or in the scroll bar going across the bottom of your screen, or you can super chat. Either way. Philippe, no, I'm not ignoring you, sorry. It's just there's a lot of things going on here, and I'm kind of trying to fly a plane and run the company I work for and do an approach brief, so all those things. So sorry if I'm missing that, but yeah. Nick, hey, how's it going, sir? Could you show the views out, like outside? Yes, I can. Do some outside view. There's a nice little wing view here for you. P3D and FSX, which is better? Probably P3D, because it's actually being developed for. FSX is no longer being developed for. So, oh, thank you there. Tim's got my wins for me. 310 at 8. So we're looking at probably 2.9. I think that's what we're going to plan for. 10 mile visibility, scattered at 1,600, scattered at 10,000. Broken at 25,000. Alright, altimeter 2991. Alright, video settings on OBS. 1080p. I don't know, what do you want to know exactly? Italy, or sorry, Ite. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing, sir. How can you make your own livery? You gotta know how to paint aircraft, which means you're gonna need some software to paint, but you're also gonna need some software to decode the files. The best one to do that is DXT BMP. I believe it's a free program. Just do a Google search for DXT Delta X-Ray Tango Bravo Mike Papa, and then you'll need a program that can paint. Chizel Odoy, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. No, I cannot make the engine blow up. Alright, we're going to assume then runway 29 based on Tim's weather update. So we're going to go over here to approach arrivals, and we're going to say ILS 29. There's the HRV transition. Actually, I don't know. That's fine. Faisal, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Let's see if I re-op. There we go. Ben, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Because I don't want to make the engine blow up. Why would I want to do that? We did an emergency landing as a part of the challenge flight. You guys don't remember that. Oh, quickly you forget. And we will do more of those, don't worry. But life in the left seat is all about standard ops. It's emergencies are the exception, not the rule. For 2.9, I looked at this earlier. I don't think. Well, no, the actual initial transition is Harvey. Helmet is the initial fix onto final, so it is actually Harvey and then helmet. Although from the direction we're coming, we really should not worry about. I'm just actually, you know what? That's a good point. I'm just going to delete Harvey because it's going to kind of be. If we were coming from the south, that would make more sense. Fridolin, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yes, Photoshop is what I use. Photoshop is fantastic. There's another one that you can use too, and I can't remember the name of it now, that works with layers, because you usually need to be able to work with layers if you're using the paint kits. Jimmy John, how's it going? At church redoing mics. All right, you do sound for your church? That's awesome. That's what I do as well, among many other things. Yeah, well, MS Paint will work too. It's very rudimentary, so I don't recommend it, but it can work. There's another one, though, that is actually designed to work with layers. Oh, GIMP. G-I-M-P, I believe. Golf India Mike Papa. I don't know if that costs or is free, though. It may just be cheaper alternative to Photoshop. I don't know. I think that's the name of it, anyway. Top of climb and then go right to top of descent. Pretty much. That's funny. So yeah, Jimmy, you kind of do everything I do. I mean, I don't do landscaping, but I do facility maintenance as well. So I do a lot of it. GIMP is free. All right, there you go. Photoshop is not free. If you're getting it for free, you're stealing it, basically. Call what it is. If you have not hit that like button yet, smash that like button down. Juan needs some likes, or he's going to feel very inadequate. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 10, also known as FSX, for Steam Edition. Did you hear about the Cloud Master? No? Is that like the Dungeon Master? Assuming you're referring to an incident with some sort of aircraft. Jeff, you're a diesel tech. That's awesome, man. I love working on engines. I mean, I don't work on diesels or anything, but I do my own auto repair for my car. Although probably not for a while now, because I've got a car that won't need auto repair for a while. Big Jilly 2, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. We're at 45 likes. We need 55 more, guys. Let's get those up. Do you ever do flight lessons? Well, in what way? Yeah, DC-6. I do have I bought it for P3D, and I'm working on learning it. So we'll get that in a stream here one of these days once I get that down. Logan, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Flight Simulator 4. Oh my, that's quite old. The decoding website again? Oh, you mean the, yeah, it's not a website, it's actually a program. The GeoSurge, welcome aboard. It's a program called DXT BMP. Delta X-Ray Tango, Mike, Bravo Mike Papa. Pedro, thank you for subscribing, welcome aboard. And that will allow you to read the DXT files, or the encoded bitmap files. Because MS Paint will not usually open those by default. You have to have another program, that program, to resave them as a regular bitmap. Shermel, thank you for subscribing. You tell nothing, you said that you don't have P3D. I didn't have P3D until last week. I just got it. I announced that in the last few streams that I just recently bought P3D and the DC6. The DC6 is why I bought P3D. It's my first foray into P3D V4. So, what the heck? Oh, we'll kill it. So we're 51 miles from MCB, which is the Macomb VOR. And I should have done that. Igor, thank you for subscribing. Or is it Igor? That's a Young Frankenstein joke, if you don't get that. Kenaz, thank you for subscribing, welcome aboard. The latest version of P3D is version 4. P3D V4. And P3D V4 is the first itineration of FSX that is 64-bit. When did I get okay. Guess we're going back down. Get that instruction, but alright. Oh, so we're going to have to do it manually? I guess. I'm an expedite and I'm an expedite. Wow, that took a while. Farming Fever, how's it going? No, it's not multiplayer. And we're descending, so we're going to be done here shortly, because, yeah. Computer and laptop are the same thing. A laptop is a computer. It's a download. It's an application. Yeah, it's not an app in the sense that we think of apps now, but yeah. What are you yelling at me about? Check altitude. Oh, okay. Oh, because the things I never reached my top of climb. So let's do this. Let's trick it. There we go. All right. When in doubt, trick the flight. Oh, yeah, you're right, Tim. I should use flight change. I knew there was another button I was supposed to. Good point. What? You climbed me up to 3-3. Oh my gosh. You stupid, stupid thing. Confusing the crap out of my flight sim computer now. Well, the link will do you no good because you still need to activate it on their servers, and if you don't have the activation link, which I'm not going to give you, then then you still are out of luck. So yeah, no, you just got to buy it yourself. That's what I had to do. That's what everyone's got to do. I'm not going to promote pirating software. Yeah, this is reason. Well, this is reason number one of many. But yeah. In fact, let me just do this. Let's see here.
Houston, control WestWind 6262 is climbing through flight level 311 or flight level 340. WestWind 6262, Houston, control Roger.
Let's do this.
WestWind 6262.
There we go.
Descend and maintain flight level 220. Descend flight level 220, WestWind 6262.
There we go. No, we're not flying a plane to the World Trade Center. Alright. This isn't VATSIM, so I don't know how VATSIM's going. Guys, don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's get those up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Any plan tomorrow? Yeah, I think so. We've had some requests to fly into Raleigh-Durham. And so I think what we're going to do is take the Quality Wings 757. I'm going to try that one to Raleigh-Durham from New Orleans. So I think that's the plan. That may change, but so yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised the weather radar is not picking anything up either, actually, Tim. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's on, so it's a bit confusing. Yeah, I don't know how far out it'll project, but probably not that far. But yeah, it's very strange. I have not, well, I've been to Orlando in the sim. I haven't done it in a while, but we will go there again. Tato, hello, sir. Yes, well done, Nix, in general. Okay. Reset that there and see if that does anything. Doesn't seem to. Oh goodness! Hey guys, keep it nice in chat. I know we're having this spirited war over which airplane is better, but let's keep it civil. Like practically there. Calm yourself. Wow, he's actually going to give us the right altitude clearance. That's impressive. Try to help the deceleration process here. I'm aware. Things got to decel. selling quite a lot. Good grief. Why are we going down to... Why are you just soldering down to...
WestWind 6262, please expedite your descent to altitude 11,000.
Really?
WestWind 6262, please expedite your descent to altitude 11,000.
Come on.
WestWind 6262, you are 57 miles north. Turn left heading 130, descent altitude 11,000. Expect vectors, ILS, runway 28, approach.
28 is what we're calling it here.
Turn left heading 130, descend and maintain altitude 11,000. Expect vectors, ILS, runway 28, approach.
Yeah, Tim, I know. I'm just trying to get it to... It kept... I don't know why it was diving down to this speed it was. We've got speed set here of 250, 240, and it's diving down to 210, 215. So I'm trying to figure out... I was trying to get it to go down. It was waiting to go down until it reached the altitude speed restriction. So whatever. Yeah, I've got CH flight yoke, CH flight throttle quadrant, and CH flight pedals.
Please expedite your turn to heading 130.
Oh, good lord. No. Bring back Juan. He's still here. We saw him push us back this morning when we took off. So he's around. Yeah, this airplane is payware. This is PMDG 737 NGX.
WestWind 6262, please expedite your turn to heading 130.
Hi, Gamer Fellow. Hello, sir. If you're just joining us, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. We're trying to get at least 100 likes today. I think 200 is a bit of a lofty goal for the short flight, so but we can at least get 100. So let's smash that like button if you haven't already. Alles Figgy. Hello. You fly to wherever, yeah, exactly. That's true. In Marcus, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Yeah, in New Orleans, it's going to be Jacques. Drunk Billy just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Ryan, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Hi, Gamer Fellow. I am doing very well. Glad to hear that you are too. And hi, Gamer Fellow. There's your subscription, Lord. Thank you so much, sir. What do you do with the money? Like I said, it will go toward upgrading the computer and additional add-ons, things like that. PC specs are listed in the About section of my YouTube channel, so you can go there and read them. It also lists the hardware I'm using. Alright, we're below 18,000 feet. We need to switch this back off of standard, and the weather update I got from Tim was 2991. What on earth?
875, WestWind 6262. Houston, control WestWind 6262, receiving altitude 17,000, forward altitude 11,000. WestWind 6262, Houston, control Roger, altimeter 2988.
Gaming Noob, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, so the approach brief, we kind of went over that already, but I'll do a more in-depth one. So we're going to be doing the runway 29 arrival. It's WestWind calls it 28, or flight sim. NASCAR, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. We're going to be coming down into the helmet fix for the final approach. The minimum safe sector altitude in this region, I believe, is 28 to the north, 2,800, and 2,100 just south of the final approach. So the initial approach fix altitude is 3,000 feet, and then we'll get on the we'll get on that too. So what are you telling me to do? Stop yelling at me for that. Oh, 29088. Okay, I'll set that then. Fine. We also need to set our approach speed here, so that's going to be that. It's flaps 30, 142 is our VREF, or V approach, or rather, I guess. Oh, shut up. And now we're back up to 250, and go figure. Dumb thing. All right. All right, on the landing, we're going to be doing a. We'll have the ILS, but I imagine we're going to land it visually. The visibility is 10-mile visibility last I saw, so we're going to plan to do a visual approach with ILS support if we need it. We're going to set auto brake to 2. Our landing altitude is set to 0, which is what we should have. And we're not below 10,000 feet yet. We are well in the descent, so we're going to turn the seatbelt sign on. Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our final descent into New Orleans, so please make sure you are in your seat with seatbelt fastened and all your luggage is stowed appropriately, either in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. Flight attendants, please begin to prepare the cabin for takeoff, for landing at this time. Not. Uh-oh, Juan plays FIFA's here. You weren't here yesterday. You missed you missed the epicness of Juan. Someone's gonna need to fill Juan plays FIFA in on what happened. We're not going to 1,500 because that's dumb, but okay. We'll go to 3,000 though. Juan Gonzalez, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard.
Contact New Orleans, approach 133.15. Over 2133.15, WestWind 6262, fine.
To make it more realistic, you just need to get some add-ons and increase your scenery and things like that, but you're going to need to increase your computer's power too, so it doesn't stutter like crazy when you do that. So, sure, I'll show you the exterior rather. Exterior of the plane. Yep, we're starting to descend, Tim. Speaking of stuttery. Alright, below 10,000 feet, so we need to hit the landing lights on. Let's go ahead and take our look at our checklists here and make sure we're not missing anything. Altimeters are currently 2988, set and cross-checked. Pressurization landing altitude is set to 0. Recall. Check, no lights. Auto brake is set to 2. Landing data, VREF, and minimums. Oh, you know, we need to set the minimums. Minimums for this is going to be 210. Set to, oops, I want to set to barrow. And we're going to set 210. Minimums are set. And our approach speed is 142, flight flaps 30. And approach briefing is complete. And we never took engine start switches out of continuous, so they're still there. So that's good. Alrighty then. Brian, how's it going? I have a flight yoke. When you say you have the same, you may have the same processor clock speed, but the processor itself may be different. That may be your problem. I don't know. There's also some tweaks that you can do in NVIDIA Inspector to increase some things, and that may be what you need to do as well. I would just search for some tutorials on how to optimize FSX. That's your best plan. So, oh, you're right, Tim. I did miss the missed approach part of the brief. So, missed approach is actually just a straight out from the runway. Get scrolled that way. It's 286 at 600, and then a right direct to RQR VOR, which is reserve, and climb to 3,000. So if we have to miss approach, that's what we'll do. We'll go straight ahead to 600 feet, and then a right turn to the reserve VOR, which is practically straight ahead. It's not much of a right turn. To 3,000. Oh, here comes some rain.
Approach, WestWind 62, takes 2, descend 6,500, descending 1,500.
Get down.
WestWind 6262, Orleans approach, roger, altimeter 2, 989. WestWind 6262, straight left heading 100. WestWind 6262, Ewart 10 miles east, turn right heading 260, descend 1,500, cleared ILS, runway 28, approach, maintain 1,500 into established on the localizer. Contact Orleans Tower on 149.
I have heard of traffic 360, yes.
Turn right heading 260, descend 1,500, cleared ILS, runway 28, approach, maintain 1,500, till established. Tower on 119.5, WestWind 62, takes 2.
Really, Tim? What's the second one? I only see the one. Whoa, good night. It's the most rapid turn I've ever seen happen. Sorry, kill the passengers. OLED. Well, I see that, but I don't see. It doesn't look like that's part of the missed approach. It just looks like that's a hold. But, okay. Well, we're going to go to reserve, so if we miss. Albin, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. I think you have to hit control to talk to them in voice, I think. And at this point, I'm taking over. Because reasons. It's not getting us down fast enough, and so we're going for it. Rojas, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Hit that like button, guys. We're getting close to the end here, so we gotta hit that like button if we want to get that up to 100 before the end of the video. Papa Hone, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Still have the runway in sight, even though it's a little hazy. As we drop below this layer, I think it's going to clear up a little bit, maybe. We're it's just going to be rain. Harley, thank you for subscribing. Sebastian, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on board.
2,500.
Yes, 2,500. Aditya, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on board. Actually, I don't have the iOS showing up here. Let's look at that. Interesting. Free gameplay. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on board. We can see it otherwise, so it's all good. On the speed brake. As I fly out the thing here. Gear down.
Southwest 31907, at 9,400, descending now, 3,000. Southwest 31907, New Orleans approach, roger, altimeter 2, 983.
Alright, speed brake is armed, engine start switches are continuous, gear is down and 3 green, and we need to get our flaps the rest of the way down. Flaps 3. Yeah, it may have been, so. So that's good. We're going to just do it visually.
500. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing. We'll be on the touchdown mark there. All right. Reverse deployed. We should be able to take this taxiway here. The Daniel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. Go ahead and kill the brakes. Stop it. There we go. Speed brake back up. Landing lights off. Alright guys, welcome to New Orleans, the Big Easy. Retro Gamer, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. And we'll bring the flaps back up. And we'll kill the wing light there, that's fine. Taxi light needs to be on that. And we'll start the AP. We are going to be parking today at gate G5. And we had Delta earlier, so we'll do Delta again. Hey, calm yourself down. Alright, Juan is our pushback driver, but I'm pretty sure our guidance is going to be in by Jacques today. We're in New Orleans. It's got to be French. I'm not sure on FSX how you voice chat. I think you hit Control to talk, but beyond that, I don't do it very often, so I don't really know. Alright. Oops, the flaps need to come the rest of the way in. this is gonna... No, don't do that, please. Thank you. I hate that that's a thing. Okay. Let's see if there's anything I need to do here yet. Nope, not yet.
Southwest 31907. Turn right heading 165.
Speaking of Southwest, looks like we got
Right heading
Lone Star 1 over there.
Southwest 31907.
Flaps are up now, yeah. The I pulled them. I thought I pulled them all the way up, but they got stuck at 2, so they're now up. Flight director on. We're going to turn the TCAS. What's going on here? Back to standby on the transponder there. Streaming days typically, and again this this varies with real life requirements, but streaming days typically are Wednesday evenings, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday during the day, and Sunday afternoon, evening.
Southwest 31907.
Those are the days we typically stream. Again, that's subject to change depending on real life situations and scenarios, but so we try to keep to. Nope, we don't. We should be right around the corner here. In fact, it looks like I see our people. Where are you going? That way. The LA speed check story? I don't think so. Or is that the one with the jet and the and like the airliner, like the fighter jet airliner? Yuri, I'm doing great. How are you? This is the PMDG 737. Yep, there's our people.
Tower on 119.5, Southwest 31907.
Marius, hello. How are you doing, sir? Oh, that was the SR-71 one? Okay. I think I've seen that one too. I think it was like an air disasters or something like that. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking something else. Sail, your name is Jake. Alright, awesome. Welcome to the stream. Go ahead and turn the taxi light off. Taxi light off so we don't blind Jacques. So we don't want to do that. Do we even have Jacques? Yep, there he is. Charlie, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. And Ramon, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. There we go. Parking brake set. Let's make sure this will connect up. Yes, it will. Good deal. All right. Engage the generator here and switch the packs over to APU bleed and chop the engines. Turn the anti-collision off. Turn the turn-off lights off. Fuel pumps can go off except for that one. Yaw damper can go off. IRSs can go off. Window heats and pitos can go off. Seatbelt sign can go off. Hydraulics can come off. Apple AU, something like that. Thank you for subscribing. And start switches can go to off. Gemini jets, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. And turn that off and that off. All right. And for the shutdown, fuel pumps are off, probe heats are off, hydraulic panel is set, flaps are up, parking brake is set, engine start levers are cut off, and weather radar is, well, I guess it's off. I don't know how you turn it off, but whatever. Didn't seem to do anything with this flight anyway. We'll do that. And this is over here in standby, so yeah, we're good. All right. And IRSs are off, emergency exit lights, we're not going to turn off yet because people are still on board. Window heat is off and packs are staying on while the passengers are deplaning. We can now open the door. Actually, let's do this. We can request deboarding, menu, FS actions, doors, open, and we'll open the cargo doors. In a moment, that should start them deplaning. Okay, so there we go. Where are we at with the likes? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't have a joystick. Well, I do have a joystick. I don't use it. I have a yoke that I use primarily. I have a Thrustmaster joystick that I use if I need a joystick to use. But my Steam ID is the Flying Moose. Real easy to find. Let's see. So let me see if we. F-18. Just the guy I said I thought he could do it because he's fine. Oh yes, Debbie. Okay, so I know what you're talking about here. Yeah. So Afrin Khan, thank you so much. Have a good day. I'll create my Steam account without letting me choose. Nice, barbecue. That's awesome. All right, well, thanks, guys. That was fun. It was a short little flight today to New Orleans. That's going to call it for today. I need to be able to do other things today, so we're going to do that. Tomorrow, the plan is, I don't know if the plan will stick, but the plan is, as of now, to fly from here to Raleigh-Durham in the Quality Wing 757. So that'll be right up Tim's alley because that's one of the planes he actually flies. So we'll see about doing that. Yeah, we're ending the stream now. Well, here in just a few minutes. But so yeah, so if you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that button so you can get your name to pop up before I kill the stream. Now's the time to do that. And so yeah, I'll give you guys a few minutes to do that if you would like before we get out of here. Yippee yawn. All right, Tim. All right. Tim, you need to get out here to the West Coast at some point so we can say hi. All right, so it's been fun. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for a wonderful flight.
I'm trying to think if there's any changes coming to the bike. We do have the DC-6, and I'm learning that, so hopefully in the next few weeks we'll do a flight with the DC-6, and that'll be cool. Jeff, thank you so much. We'll see you later. When to Miami or JFK? Well, we've done a couple into Miami already, so we'll be doing JFK before we do Miami again. I don't know when yet, but yeah, it will be happening. Don't worry. And so, Tim, you're flying Monday through Wednesday next week. All right, man. That's cool. So, of course, it all depends on where you're flying. That's the thing. So, are those cats in your mic feed? No, the that noise right there. That's the GSX. That's like kids yelling "bye," I guess. And also my chair is squeaky, so you might be hearing that too. Could be both. We're almost to 100 likes, guys. Let's get that 100. Mr. 123 Cheesy, Guten Tag, sir. Yeah, sorry you just missed it. So we'll be streaming tomorrow. afternoon, evening. So new airport for me. What airport are you flying to, Tim? Or can you say? No, well, yeah, I don't know. So if you can say, great. If not, you can message me. Let's see. Did your game not crash or glitch with all these add-ons? Lots and lots of tweaking over time to make sure it runs just right. So Google FX tweak guides and stuff. That'll help you. Oh, Berlin. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool, man. Wow, have fun in Germany. That's cool. Nice. That's a bit far from me. Oh man. Okay. All right, man. That's it. I think we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for all the subs and the likes. It means a lot to me, and we will keep on keeping on with this journey. It's really fun. So another runway, another hotel. Yeah, exactly, Tim. Bye bye. All right, everyone. It's Flying Moose signing off. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.